Check, check. Can you hear me? What's up? Let's do a leg day mic'd up. Let's go. I did work my way up to doing 4 plates. And now I'm kind of working my way back down because I am wanting to get a little more mind muscle connection, which was lacking when I got up to the 4 plates. So I think I'm going to work with 3 plates, which is 315, and try to really get the connection with my glutes and make sure that my back and my quads aren't helping out very much. But this is how I'm setting up. I actually feel like this squat rack might work better than the other one. It's a wonderful problem when your gym doesn't have enough plates, because that just means that you're strong. Okay. A 35-pound plate over to elevate this off the ground. So it's a little easier to get my hips underneath it. So this is the barbell pad I use. I got it off of Amazon. It's the RitFit barbell pad. Super thick. I bruise easy. Super easy. So this helps keep all that weight from just sitting on my hip bones. I've had this for over a year, and I've hip thrust 2 to 3 times a week with this, and it has lasted me so well. And you can unzip it and wash the cover of it, which I haven't done yet, but it's super nice. Now let's warm up. So we're just going to do some leg swings and then some stuff on the floor to just get my hips nice and warm for hip thrust and loosen up my back a little bit. So we'll just do leg swings side to side. Kick these bad boys off. I'm actually gonna foam roll too. So let's just do some things on the floor. I'm not expecting to set any PRs today. That's not really my intention going into today either. Since I was down the past couple days, I wasn't throwing up or anything, but I had 0 energy levels. I don't know what it was, but I was not moving. We'll see what I can do. My focus for so long has been solely on pushing heavy weight, and I started noticing a lot more aches and pains with my legs and my back. We're going to lower the weight and really focus on form and making sure that I'm getting my full range of motion, because my mobility is very subpar. So by lowering the weight and working on my full range of motion with my movements, that will address not only my strength, but my strength within my flexibility, which is what mobility is. Working with lighter weight and full range of motion or slower tempo, I've always kind of struggled with, because I don't know what value I put in just getting heavier weight. I think it just comes from like my high school athletic mindset of always pushing the weight no matter like how you got there, just doing it, which was good at the time, sure. But I don't need to do that now. You know, I don't need to put my value or my personal worth into how much weight I can lift, because it's not just about the number that you're lifting, you know. That's not why we do it. I'm not powerlifting. I'm doing this to make myself feel good, to move well, and to achieve some body composition goals in the process. So my personal worth is not tied to my accomplishments in the gym, and neither are yours. This is called the world's greatest stretch, or the runner's stretch. It feels so good. Let's get to going. Okay. Okay, so first set done. It is hot here. 90-second break. With hip thrust, scoot your feet up so they're about fingertip distance away. Don't have them super wide but not super narrow, just kind of a neutral stance. And then as you drive up, you want to look forward and tuck your chin and push your feet almost diagonally into the floor, like you're pushing your back against the bench. But as you push back, you're squeezing your glutes up and you're almost tucking your pelvis at the top, getting a really nice squeeze. And you're keeping your rib cage tucked the whole time, which is engaging your core so that your torso is super tight. So your back shouldn't be arching. There shouldn't be hip isolation. Your hip and your torso should move as one unit. So we got 4 sets. I'm really going to try to focus on my form for all of these sets. So fingertip, and then drive up, and then go. Let's pause because I need to take this sweatshirt off. I'm actually just going to do a voiceover for hip thrust because I only have 14% because videoing, being mic'd up, and playing music is draining my battery. I just did my 3rd set off cam. We're going to do my final set and then be done with the mic'd up sesh so my phone can charge. So last set, I'm sure this is just a beautiful angle of my hairy ankles. Also, if you feel it too much in your quads, scoot your feet away from you because your knee is moving too much or your quads are working too much. If you feel it too much in your lower hamstrings, scoot your feet a little closer. You want to find that sweet spot where your shin stays somewhat vertical, but your knee doesn't travel too much forward as you push up so that your quads don't take over or your hamstrings don't take over. So it's that sweet spot in between to get the glutes to work the best, along with properly engaging your core. And then you want to drive your heels through the ground so that you can get that chain of reaction to your glutes. 4th set, 10. You also want to make sure the barbell pad is sitting where your legs bend or where your hips crease. You don't want it too low and you don't want it too high up. It shouldn't be sitting on your stomach, but it shouldn't be sitting on your quads. Okay, I'm gonna get to the rest of my leg day. Let me know if you like these types of videos. Let's get out of this thing. Okay, bye.